Okay, we're going to go ahead and talk about what etherpad is. It's basically just a web-based word processor that allows everyone to collaborate on a document at the same time. There's a great deal of potential for this in the classroom. It's a tool that can be used with students in your one class, or if you have multiple classes throughout the day, you could have the kids collaborate with students outside of their classroom. You could have it be your own students communicating with each other, or you could actually work with another teacher and have those students work with each other. And you could do this between schools as well, which would be pretty awesome to do. It's very similar to the word processors like Google Docs due to the lifetime function and color coding the students if you should choose to. The thing that makes this a little bit different than Google Docs is the fact that you can create a pad and start writing and collaborating without actually having an account for the students to use. It takes about a second to create a pad, and the students can start working and discussing, writing, editing, collaborating together immediately. One of the things I really like about the fact that while the kids are doing this, you can, as a teacher, you can watch it live time, or there's actually a playback function where you can watch the students' work from beginning to end at any point in time after they've used etherpad. For the classroom setting, you could use etherpad for brainstorming, any kind of writing projects that require collaboration, problem-solving activities. You could have your kids work together to solve a math problem. This could be where you have your students gather their ideas or information while working in a collaborative environment. You can have them practice vocabulary together this way. One of the main things you want to remember is you want to take baby steps. You may not want to use this with your whole class to start with. It could be a group of kids you're tutoring. You could try that out with them. Or you could do the whole classroom and then have the kids collaborate with the other classes that you teach. If you really wanted to get wild with it, you could open it up to other teachers, students, and have various classes across your building collaborate with each other. Be creative with it and have a little bit of fun, and I think you guys are really going to like it. So what we're going to do to get started, very complicated. All you have to do to make a pad is click on Create a Public Pad. No sign up, and you get to get going. So now we're looking at an etherpad screen, and the first thing you're going to want to do when you bring this up is you'll want to enter your identification. So you'll notice over here I have a teal-colored square box and then a text box. That text box is where you're going to enter your name, and anytime I type anything, my text will appear highlighted in that teal color. And as you can tell, the left pane is basically where the Word document would go, and you can see you can bold your text if you want to, italicize it, and you have your basic Word functions. Again, one of the things I want to stress to you about etherpad is the collaboration feature of it. The reason why you want to use this tool is because you want the kids to be able to work together, which is what we want from a 21st century student, and it's what, you know, basically they're going to need to be able to do in their future careers. So to be able to share a document, what you do is you click on the Share This Pad button. After clicking on the Share This Pad button, you'll have another small window that pops up that says Paste Link over email or instant message. You could put it on a board. You could email this to a student if you needed to. You could put the hyperlink in the shared drive for the students to go to and pull up. And that's how you can get them all into the same pad to work together and collaborate. On this screen you'll see I have created a public pad and did a pretend class where we have a discussion. The kids are supposed to go to the link and they'll see that I have how do you think technology has influenced your education at this point in time. And I had some lovely volunteers come in and pretend to be students and try to give kid responses. So you'll notice that the text I typed is in the tealish color that's by my name, and then when Cindy Allen came in to pretend to be a student and type, everything she has written is highlighted in purple. So after Cindy typed her message and I saw her response, I was immediately able to turn around and ask her a question about her particular statement. You'll see that currently on the pad session you have my name with the teal color, Cindy Allen with the purple, Terry Rhodes with the lime green. But there's also a light blue color showing up, and that was actually Rebecca Gabino responding to my ThinkPad, or sorry, not ThinkPad, oops, etherpad. And she left the discussion, so she's not showing up right now on the right-hand side, but her text is still there. Now if you want to, you can actually go up to Pad Options, and under the Pad Options, if you wanted to, you'll notice that every line is numbered right now. If I check the line numbers box, it'll take away the numbers of each line on the left hand side. And if I want to get the numbers back on the left hand side again, all I have to do is click inside the checkbox to bring back up the line numbers. Currently, every response put in has the color associated with the author of the response. If I wanted to, I can actually go under the Pad Options and I can click Authorship Colors, and that will take away the colors. If you want to bring back the authorship colors, again, all you have to do is click inside the checkbox and it will bring back the colors as they were. The display font is where you can change the look of your text. If you would like to import or export anything into the etherpad, you would go to the Import Export tab. There's also a tab where you can save your vision. The time slider is what I mentioned earlier about how you can actually watch the conversation or the collaboration unfold with your students. I'm going to go ahead and hit play so that you guys can see the time slider in action. So that basically is the example of etherpad that we have for you. I really like it because I can watch everything live time with my students. I can interact with them immediately, and we can actually monitor who typed what, which is awesome, and we have a recorded documentation of the actual etherpad, which is also a great tool for a teacher to have. And that about covers it.